more movement compared to a doubles. You still jump a lot. It's competitive jumps all the time, and you hit a lot, so your shoulder is also very tired.
Lovely work at the net once again by the diminutive Fadia Ramadanti.
5-2.
Battle of local pride at the net there.
Yeah. And you really, the names, your pronunciation is, I can feel you've been sitting here for a few days.
Lovely little drop shot coming in there. It's Reza Isfahani.
The Hurricanes are standing a little bit too far back on the court here in the defense. They need to move forward and gain the attack.
Well, they've got themselves a 7-2 lead. The gold and brown. Who designed the uniforms, by the way?
I'm actually not sure who designed them, but I know that there has been some limited edition shirts here by a local designer also, but I'm blanking on the name right now. But
certainly colourful.
Yeah. And you see how Matthias is moving, you know, so far up the court right there. He's getting, you know, punished for it, but he needs to step forward and gain the initiative. Otherwise, he knows how important it is to gain the attack, and he's really using the, you know, the into the court, like sort of a little bit with a little bit of an angle, so he gains the attack. And that's a shot he uses a lot in his mixed doubles as well.
Beautiful network once again from Fadia. 3 at the net for her, an 8-3 lead for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, she's winning the net at the moment.
Approaching the midway point in this first game. First error from Fadia. It's a relief for Malati Akavianti. Maybe a 4-point deficit, but 4 points can disappear very, very quickly.
Very quick. But there you see, if the service is not of good quality, then it's getting easily pushed away, especially with 3 players standing on the other side of the court.
That's the drift coming into play.
Service over. 5-9.
And it's a significant drift, isn't it?
It's a significant drift, and we talk a lot about it, and maybe some fans are thinking, you know, how big of a difference does it actually make? But it does make a big difference, more in the singles compared to doubles. But still, you can easily play way too short on the side where the Rockets are standing right now. And I think they have played quite short in the defense, to be honest.
They're hanging in there, though. They've won back-to-back points.
Yeah.
Double Olympic, double world champion, Victor Axelsen, racing us in the commentary box. As I didn't see you do much dancing, Victor.
No, I'm not much of a dancer. But maybe I should try next year to see if that will make us do better.
Look after that back of yours.
Yeah, I will. I can maybe incorporate it in my warm-up routine. They're winning the flag game right now, the Rockets.
2:30 on the clock. This is where you begin to feel the pressure of the clock, I imagine.
Yeah, you do. But you can't rush it, because otherwise you will take bad decisions. They're finally starting to get the right length on the lift as well. Arianto.
Terrific, Fadia.
She's playing extremely well, and she's once again winning the net.
It's 4 winners from her out of the 11 points accumulated by the Hurricanes. Christensen forced back into the net.
9-11.
A big mistake there for Matthias. I know that he's not feeling happy about that one. Good receive.
Fadia again. Particularly in the 2 men, 1 women, the net person is so important.
So important, because all men are hitting extremely well and are hitting hard. So it's so important, and there I would like to see her, you know, block it in that situation, because once again, the defense of the men, especially in the fast-paced game, if you have the rhythm, it's so easy for them to defend. While if she's just blocking it and giving the backcourt a chance to come in, that would be beneficial in, you know, in a scenario like that.
Service over.
A rare mistake, but it's a 3-point lead as we come into the final minute. It fizzes by those 7 minutes, 23 points already. Strong work at the net. Lucky net cord for the Rockets, and a perfect time for them. Definitely get 1 point in, maybe 2.
Yeah. You see Matthias moving. He knows that Arianto will try to play the midcourt, so he has already moved forward and ready to punish that shot.
It's a 3-point lead. This could win it. This is effectively game point, but it's not. Instead, we go into a pressure point, which simply means the Rockets must win 3 in a row to take this first game. Hurricanes need just 1, and this is an innovation that must really play with the head of the players.
Yeah, but how they have been playing in the service situation to Hurricanes, it will be hard for the Rockets.
There's 1 out of the 3.
Yeah.
13-14.
We have seen a 3-point turnaround. In fact, we've seen a couple.
Yeah.
Malati composes herself. No clock.
Good serve.
Booming winner from Mattias Christensen. First game on the board for the Hurricanes.
15-30. Hurricane leads by
Important game for the Hurricanes here.
I think pre-match everyone was saying that the Rockets, because of their supreme form in both men's and women's singles, that this first 3-on-3 is likely to decide the tie, or it's likely to be really critical.
Yeah, with how the format is, the 3 versus 3, you know, are extremely important, and especially with how, as you say, you know, the Rockets, how the singles have been playing. Yeah, this tie is the key for sure.
Okay, in between the games, we've got 90 seconds, so a chance just to maybe catch up with you. It's great to get you in the commentary box to analyse. I mean, you're the official ambassador here, but how are you enjoying the experience as a badminton experience? Are you approving some of the fast-paced things that you've got to do?
I really enjoy it. I think the time format, it really puts the players under pressure. For me especially, I can feel that the rallies are such high intensity. You know, in a usual tournament to 21 points, it's usually towards the end. You really, you know, the rallies, they gain intensity. While here, every single rally, you know how important it is. So the intensity and the speed of the rallies are quite high. So it has been quite an enjoyable experience for me to be here. And I think the players are also slowly adapting more and more to the format, which is great to see. And I know all the players have had a good experience here.
Okay, we'll get back onto the game there. Victor Axelsen alongside me.
Second game.
Oh yeah, we're on the screen.
Yeah, it's not nice, is
Where's
it?
the camera?
I'm not used to looking at cameras. I'm behind the mic. Early start, point for the Hurricanes, who took that first game. He's pushed it wide. You can play it a little bit more firmly against that trip from that end.
You see how short that lift is, and the Rockets, they know that they have to step forward now. They cannot stand too far behind on the court.
Dropped out.
Yeah.
Service over. 2-1.
I've been amazed how few clashes of rackets there have been.
Yeah. And not too many people bumping into each other as well, which is good.
Service over. 2-all.
Malati, she lost the net battle in the first game. She's done a couple of points at the net in this second.
Yeah, it's hard for her right now because it will be hard for her to lift, to control the backcourt, so she knows she has to find the space on the front court, but right now she's simply not successful in that. Good. There it is.
Lift, concede the point.
Yeah. all.
Like in the doubles categories, the service situation is so important. We haven't seen that many long rallies today yet, and that's simply because the quality of the serve and the receival is so important.
We tried a little delay there,
Service
Joey.
over. 4-3.
Yeah, that's the thing with the skillful players who have so many shots. Sometimes they can get carried away a little bit.
Straight down the middle. Dissects the triangle. And a 5-3 lead for Hurricanes. This is looking promising.
This game will be very important, not only because it will be 2 up, but also for the, the confidence.
Fast serve. Fast rally. Oh, is it good?
It's out.
It's out. It's gone out. Great defense from Matthias Christensen.
Great defense.
Oof.
Now Alexandra is on the court. Good rally by the Rockets.
Service over.
You see how short the last lift is from the Hurricanes. It's so hard if you're getting pushed back on the court to gain the right length on your shots. And a good choice to put in Boy as well, I think.
Okay, as you pointed out, you caught it before me, good to see. And she's up against somebody she knows very well.
Yeah, her boyfriend Matthias is on the court as well, in the forehand corner.
Nice flat serve, she's had an impact.
Definitely. Good tactical awareness by the Rockets putting Alexandra in, because she's definitely, winning the front court right now, the first rallies.
Sends onto his backside.
7-6.
7-6 Hurricanes, still just edging it. Midway through this second game. The time just does disappear.
I think Theo has been holding back a little bit and maybe being a little bit too cheeky in the attack. Some of the chances he've had, he could have put it away, I think, and there he puts a little bit more power in his shots, and that, gives them a point.
Miscommunication.
Yeah.
Service over. 8-7.
And I think what Boya does really well right now is that she gives the pushes just a little bit more length. That makes it very hard for the Hurricanes to to make a good shot and gain the initiative. I think Boya, she's doing really well right now. She's sort of finding the gap in between the backcourt players and the front court.
And ducks out of the way, but it drops over her shoulder and in.
9-7.
Well played.
Praise, it goes out, actually a long way in. 9-7 Hurricanes. Joey Yee at the back. Oh,
very good rally.
Service over. 8-9. One the court, please. One the court, please.
Renardianto just getting the better of his compatriot.
And it's funny because the 3 versus 3 is usually, that's also why you see mainly doubles players there. It's usually the doubles players who are playing 3 versus 3 in practice as warm-up or after the training and stuff like that. And that's why also not many singles players are there. Not only the service situation is not something we as singles players, we train a lot. And also the defense and the shots you make in the 3 versus 3 is way more, like a doubles match compared to a singles match.
A fast doubles match.
Yeah. It is a faster game. Not as physical, though.
It's a 3-point lead for the Hurricanes. Once again, they've edged in front despite the good work that's going on the red side of the net.
I think it's very important for the Rockets to get a few points now. Lucky.
Service over. 9-11.
I said before, you've got to take your time, but in such a frenetic atmosphere, it's difficult to take your time and stay cool.
Yeah, it is. It is, because you know the clock is ticking.
Out.
Service error from Yi, his first.
12, 9.
Not at the best time. A minute to play.
Good awareness by Boy there.
Service over.
You're right, she's a little bit firmer with her shots. She is going beyond the service line.
She is. And she's moving very well on the front court right now also.
It's almost like you know what's going on out there, Victor.
Yeah.
Lovely power. It's the most difficult smash to deal with.
Service over. 13-10.
Final 20 seconds. We could be in a pressure point situation again. Rockets need this point. And they've got it. Pushed out.
Service over.
The diminutive Fadia Ramadanti.
13.
Yeah. I think it would be hard for the Rockets.
Pressure point activated.
If you're within one, you might believe I can get 2 in a row, but if you're 2 down, you've got to win 3 in a row. Yi at the back.
There you see him really going full power, and I like to see that.
12,
If I can be a little bit harsh, I think that Theo, he has been, you know, a little bit too soft in the attacking game.
Is it because he's played so much 3-on-3?
Probably. He's probably also tired.
12-13.
Short lift.
Christensen won the last game, and Christensen wins this game as well for the Hurricanes, who take a 2-0 lead.
14-12. Hurricane leads by
The Hurricanes
0.
are looking very strong in this 3-versus-3.
Your compatriots doing you proud.
Definitely. I think Matthias, he has been playing very well. He's so hard hitting. And if you lift to him and too short, it becomes very hard to defend.
I know you're only scheduled to stay 2 games. Can we keep you for the match, Victor?
You can keep me for the match. That's okay.
That would be brilliant.
We should ask the fans though, who are watching. Maybe they turned down the volume already.
I promise you, Ben's been excellent, but they're delighted to hear you. Let's talk a little bit about your recovery from the injury. You had a little bit of surgery. It looked like you're moving pretty smoothly out there.
Yeah, to be honest, I played 2 tournaments now, and then the BXL here, and I do feel that I'm starting to move better and better. It takes time in these match situations. The match practice is very important. I've been out for 6 months, so I'm not the most patient guy, but I know that I need patience in order to get back to my best self on court, and I think that I've shown good signs of the speed that I need in order to be competitive at the highest level. So I'm pretty confident that within the next few months I will be able to gain some match practice, and then hopefully we'll see me in a strong version the next year.
So the desire is still there, despite all the accolades you've already won. The desire is there to get back up to the top levels.
I think so. It definitely is. You know, I only have one chance to be the best player I can be, so I don't see why I should, you know, give up or stop now. It's also about the process for me.
Doesn't get any easier though, does it?
It doesn't. But that's the beauty of it.
Play.
Third game, Hurricanes. The Golden Browns leading by 2 games to love. A little bit tentative by Alexander at the net for the first time.
I think if the Rockets, they want to win the next 2 games, they need to gain the attack, and they need to let loose, so to say, in the defense. It's just crazy rally.
Service over. 1-all.
Such a humble guy, Theo Yi, though.
The skill required to play the kind of shot is amazing.
1 apiece.
Thank you.
A bit of moisture on the court. I'm surprised there's not more, but I'm interested to say that you say the 3-on-3, they're not working as hard. And it's obvious why, because there's 3 on the court.
Yeah, you're working hard in you know, the tactical awareness you need to have in these scenarios, and then also again from the smashing and the explosive movements. So it's an explosive game, but you still have a lot of rallies with just the service and the receive.
2-1.
One thing we haven't seen in this particular contest yet, much rotation of the positions. Predominantly it's been the women in the front of the net and the two boys taking right and left-hand sides.
Yeah, we have seen it very seldom, and that's simply because the women, especially if you're on the slower side of the court, you don't have any weapons which are dangerous for the men. Way too short-lived by Boye.
Service over.
She hasn't played into the drift yet, though, so possibly still adjusting to that.
Yeah.
Even though you know it's there, you still need to know how much power you can put.
You do. And it can fluctuate as well, you know, depending on how many spectators there is and how are the shuttles on the day and stuff like that. So you really need to be aware when you play the rallies, and every single day can be different.
Some power.
Service over.
Christensen
3,
in defensive
2.
mode there.
Yeah. Well played by Boye.
This is a venue you've enjoyed a few successes in your career?
Definitely. It is probably the favorite venue for many players. Axelsen, a legendary venue. And yeah, I should say I've had many successful Indonesia Opens and Indonesia Master tournaments here as well.
Lovely flat rally. Boye's intervention, was it necessary?
Very high level of battle here. Good rally by both sides.
The top shot that we had there just shows you how quick it is.
It is. Once again there, I think Theo could put that away.
Christensen enjoys a little bit of fortune. I mean, you're talking about Theo, but that's the way he's played for years.
Yeah.
Service over.
And Matthias is really, you know, ramped up here, which is it's great to see. And I think that's also the difference right now. You really see that the Hurricanes, they really want to win. And the Rockets, you know, the confidence is not really there at the moment.
Christensen at the back.
Boye almost on the carpet right now. Well played. Very well played by Boye.
5-0.
Once again, giving the shuttle a little bit more speed, so she gets it away from the front court.
Plus her awareness staying off the court so she's not in the way of her teammates.
Yeah, so basically they were playing men's doubles for a few seconds there.
5-all. Again, this is a game that's flown by. Christensen could and does kill.
Service over. 6-5.
Once again, Boye is not able to get the right length on the shot because of the neck cord. Good rally.
Service over. 6-all.
That's where his creativity comes in. On the bench, the cheerleading, it's also part of the element, isn't it? The team ethic.
It is. We're not used to being on a team, except for the Sudirman Cup and the Thomas Super Cup.
Oh, that's close.
Service
That is
over.
brilliant judgment in the end.
7-6.
I would have challenged that if we had that.
Joey Yee going through one of those little moments.
Yeah. He simply cannot get the shuttle down.
There he can. He's listening to you, Victor.
7-8.
I don't think so, but I do think that he now, especially now with them being so much under pressure, he should just let loose and then just see how it goes.
One of the problems for the Rockets, they've only got 2 male doubles players.
Yeah, for sure there is some fatigue setting in as well.
Service over. 9-7.
Familiar scenario. We come into the final 2 minutes. Hurricanes just have their noses in front. They win this, they win the 3 tie points.
They're not following up on their shots, the Rockets right now, and the Hurricanes, they're having so much confidence both in the defense and the offense. It's going out.
It just goes and goes and goes, doesn't it?
8-10.
Crucial point for Rockets if they are to find a way back. And slightly short once again from Alexandra. Matthias punishes her.
Matthias' timing in the offense today has been very, very good. He has hit it very clean, a lot of power. And that makes it very hard for the Rockets to defend once you lift.
Important punch into the corner from Rian. He's not had the influence I expected he would on this game, Rian Ardianto.
He hasn't really been able to get into rallies, really. Good serve by Boyer.
10-11.
Crucial 1 point game. Rockets in the red on serve, trailing by 1. This could be the final point of this game. Oh, he's put it long. He went for power for once.
12-10.
Yeah, but he's not able to really get the angle. It becomes way too flat.
Pressure point
And as you say,
activated.
they only have 2 doubles players, right, playing so much badminton over the last 3 days. If you don't have that explosive feeling in your legs in a game like this, it can be very hard to get the right quality on the shots.
Pressure point is on again. And the pressure point is won by the Hurricanes. So
Good match by the Hurricanes.
they already know that they've got this first point. One more game, Victor. One more game, Cam.
Oh, they are also continuing.
They continue. You've got to. Every game and every point counts. Because if we're level, or are they? Are they calling it off? No, they're calling it off. It's different in the final, of course. It's not the league game.
Match 1 point.
Thank you for the education, Victor. An absolute pleasure to have you on board.
Thank you so much. It has been a great experience. Thank you for taking good care of me. And enjoy the rest of the game, and all the best.
Will do. BXL ambassador Victor Axelsen alongside us. Quick thoughts on BXL. Final commercial word as you're the ambassador.
Yes, and now I will give the microphone to the real commentator, Ben, if he's here.
He's downstairs. He's down doing the presentation for this
Finally
one.
getting some quality next to you. That must be nice.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, Victor. Thank you very much indeed. That's
Likewise,
okay. We'll head
likewise.
off. Absolute pleasure to have the man who was #1 in the world for 3.5 years, former Olympic champion, former world champion, won just about every team title in the world as well. Waiting to get an interview. Must confess that took me by surprise, the fact that of course it's a final, so we don't need to play the 4th game. It is the 3 tie points for the Hurricanes, and they've won it by 3-0. And once we get the lights on, Ben is down there ready to do his post-match interview. But that was a thoroughly impressive performance by the Hurricanes. They've taken it 15-13, 14-10, 13-10 each time on the pressure point, but they always had their nose in front. Good to get Big Victor alongside us in the commentary box. Hope you got some additional insights to his recovery from his injury and also his ambition, his continued ambition to get himself back to the very, very top of the world of badminton. We've got women's singles coming up next, Kirsty Gilmore and Mia Blichfeld. Then we have the men's singles, Anthony Ginting versus Kodai Naroka. Apologies for the slight delay. Mattis Christensen is ready and waiting to do post-interview. I don't think it's going to be happening. Normal service to be resumed in just a moment, but the Hurricanes have the lead in the tie. They lead by 3 tie points to 0. This is a complete reverse of what happened in the opening game of the tournament. On that occasion, Christensen, Reza Isfahani and Gloria Wajojo, they were well beaten by the Rockets. Well, they've turned it around this time. Isfahani and partnered by Fadia Ramadanti on this occasion. Kirsty Gilmore versus Mia Blichfeld coming up next. This is the final of BXL 2025 from Jakarta. Slight interruption in proceedings. We'll get things sorted as soon as we can. So the players in the meantime are just going to take a little bit of chance to warm down. It's been a busy old week for them. 3 intense days of badminton. For some of these guys, 2 intense matches of 3-on-3. Actually, no, we are going to play the 4th game. It is the rules. We're going to go back on, even though the tie has been won. We are going to play the 4th game because it could be a countback. Okay, glad we've sorted that one out. Means I'm all on my own, son. No Victor, I'm afraid, so let's play the 4th game. 8 minutes to play. And the changes are coming on for the Hurricanes. We've got Gloria Wajojo and Go Seife. No changes on the Rocket side of the net. Hurricanes leading by 3-0. Gloria punches that one.
3-0.
Tall, strong figure at the net. Christensen's defense has been very good today. A little bit too quick for Gloria.
Service over. 4-1.
4-1 lead for the Hurricanes.
Service over. 2-5.
High lift from Widojo. Oh, lovely angle from Cho Yi.
3-5.
Interesting, when Victor Axelsen was in commentary, he was mildly critical of Tio.
Service over. 6-3.
For being a little bit too artistic too often. But lovely player to watch. Isfahani power. Seife. Good energy from the Malaysian. Oh, and the angle just too far wide from Gosefei.
Service over. 4-6.
4-6. Rockets still hanging on. They've been involved in all 3 of the games so far.
Service over. 7-4.
Oh, Gloria thought she had the winner, so did Go. 2 desperate defensive moments coming in there from Choi Yi.
Nine, 4.
9-4. We're approaching the midway point of this final game.
Ten, 4. 11-4.
11-4. Intensity has dropped enormously. On both sides of the net.
Service over. 5-11.
Women's singles, men's singles, and 3x3 women
Fault.
still to come to
Service
decide
over.
the $350,000
12-5.
first prize, $200,000 for the runners-up here. 100,000 to the 3rd and 4th place teams. Isfahani from the back, and too much on that one from the front from Malati. 13-5. It's looking good for a 4-0 for the Hurricanes. Beaten finalists last year.
Service over. 6-13. Seven, 30.
That's drifted wide. 3 points in a row for the Rockets. Hurricanes still lead by 5. Nice idea from Malati.
14-8.
He's going through the motions just a little bit.
Service over. 9-15.
Final 2 minutes of the final game of this first match of 4. Again,
service over.
Too much drift, it takes it away from Yi. Oh, lovely from Gloria.
17-9.
Delicate little touch.
Fault. Service over. 10-17.
10-17 with 90 seconds to go. They need 4 points to take us into a shuttle showdown. Sorry, to take us into a pressure point. I don't think that's going to happen. It's looking very comfortable for the Hurricanes and a 4-0.
Fault. 20-10.
Final minute.
Service over. 11-20. Fault. 12-20.
That's being put out by Malati. Sorry, just put in by Malati, 12-20 on her serve.
13-20.
Too little, too late. 3 points in a row for the Rockets. They're going to lose this one. But we're going to have at least 34 points in a single match, possibly even 35. The record for this tournament is 37. And this is the final point, 35 points in 8 minutes. Just challenging. And the final winner goes to Reynardianto. But it's finished 21-14. Bit of an exhibition on that final game, but it means it's a 4-0 to the Hurricanes. Just emphasize the point how, when it was competitive, how much better they were. That little girl, Fadia Ramadanti, she had an awful lot to do with that success. The serious stuff was done with the 3 pressure point games in the first, 15-13, 14-12, 13-10. And then a little bit of fun as they had to finish. Let's go down to Ben to get some post reaction in just a second. We'll promo the Gilmore versus Blichfeld game. That's coming up next. Ben.
Congratulations, Matthias. I think before this match got underway, with the way the Rockets have been playing all week with the singles, they've won 3 from 3. This 3 for 3 for your team was so important. So how did you prepare for this match, especially given that you lost to them on day 1?
Yeah, I think we tried to learn a little bit from the first match, changed a little bit, and we were also prepared if something else should happen. So I think we were in a good place and we played very well, but I think they did too, so it was a really good match.
Good. And now a really important question, okay? Because for the second year in a row, it's you in the final and Alexandra in the final. Now, I heard in the interviews that you're okay with this because you're just happy to be in the final, but now the finals got underway. Has that mindset changed? Is the competitiveness coming out?
Yes, I think this year, Hurricanes must win. Last year was a tough one. This year, we need to win. Let's go, Hurricanes!
Give it up for Hurricanes. Do you want to say... Let me just let them calm down for a second. They're getting very excited in here. Is there one last thing you want to say to the crowd and to the people watching?
Yeah. BXL, Lord Biasa, Semangat Hurricane. Okay, let's go!
Nice one.
Little bit of language dexterity there from Matthias Christiansen. Great to have Victor Axelsen in the commentary box for that game as well, but the tie result, what a start this is for the Hurricanes. It piles the pressure onto the Rockets and will give Kirsty Gilmore a real boost coming into her women's singles game against Mia Blichfeld, which is coming up next. They had a terrific battle on match day 1, and Gilmore will be hoping to get her first win of the competition. Then we have the men's singles, Ginting versus Naroka, followed by the final all-important 3 versus 3. This is BXL Jakarta 2025. Join us again in a couple of minutes' time. BXL 2025 coming to you from Jakarta, the famous Istora at the Senayan complex in Jakarta. The scene of so many famous badminton moments. Is there going to be a good one for the Hurricanes, the team beaten in last season's BXL final? They won the first game, the 3-on-3, very comfortably by 4 games to 0. It gives Kirsty Gilmore of Scotland a chance. Ben Beckman joins me in the commentary box, a little bit shorter than Victor Axelsen, but equally knowledgeable on the subject of badminton.
I'm not so sure about that last one. Victor was sounding really knowledgeable. Some of the stuff that he was saying was so insightful and really interesting. And sat right next to you, I could see all of what he's saying coming through on court.
Right then, so the important stuff. Hurricanes have got off to that all-important start. Many neutrals, I think, were thinking the Rockets would win that first 3-on-3. They didn't. Kirsty, who's 0 for 3 so far this week, being competitive in all 3 matches, but the Scot would love to get a point on the board for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing, not just for herself, but also for the team. It would put them in a commanding position in this final. It's going to be an interesting one, this.
Team Rockets.
World number 23, Mia Blichfeldt from Denmark, 28 years of age, has looked in fabulous form. She said it took her a little bit of time to get used to the conditions and the countdown clock and the timing. But she's won 3 out of 3, so she's not done too badly.
No, she's done incredibly well. In fact, every single game that we've seen her in, every match, she's got better and better. And that was even considering that yesterday she admitted to me that she'd been feeling unwell. She'd been up most of the night, very unwell. So the fact she was able to perform as she did yesterday, we'll have to see if she's on top form again today.
Here is Kirsty Gilmore in the warm-up, powered by Victor. World rank number 30 at the moment, a couple of World Tour titles to her name. Very good athlete, gets around the court very well, but sometimes can be her own worst enemy with the nerves on the other side of the net. 28-year-old Blichfeldt, who's looked as strong and as fit as she possibly can. World rank number 25, so if you look at pure ranking, she's got an advantage. This is her BXL debut. 4 World Tour titles, but 2 good athletes out there, Ben.
Yes, incredibly good athletes, as too are the other 2 ladies that we've had competing at this BXL event. They're both very athletic. Mia Blichfeldt was showing some of her amazing athletic ability by jumping out around the head in her match yesterday. It was quite extraordinary.
Blichfeldt won the last contest between them. They've met 4 times. Kirsty won the first 3. But that was just BWF. This is where it really matters. In game number 1, that's how close it was. We went to a shuttle showdown. We had pressure points galore. And the shuttle showdown, because it finished 2 games apiece, that comes into play. And so it was tense. Let's hope it's as good again. Izzat Rusli from Malaysia is the chair umpire, and he will be ably assisted by Mohammed Iqbal, who's the service judge. I've only counted 1 service call, 1 high service call all week.
That's quite incredible, isn't it? Maybe they're being very lenient, or the players are being extra cautious with their serves.
Players being cautious, Ben? Players take every opportunity they can.
And we're getting a bit of the classic Istora, yeah. Every time a player does a certain shadow movement around the court. It's good to see that the atmosphere is absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Rockets. And on my left, Hurricanes. Rocket to serve. Level, play.
She will want to get off to a positive start, Kirsty, to settle those nerves. That's the thing, that one thing that has been letting her down, hasn't it, has been being able to control her emotions.
Lovely start.
Brilliant start.
2 long.
That was an excellent slice shot there. The final shot is just coming up here. Slices across it.
Service over. 1-2.
I think we're going to see a lot of Mia Blichfeld focusing her attacking down Kirsty's backhand side. She did it a lot on day one. Proved very effective then.
Shot. Oh, nearly shot.
Nearly shot.
2-all.
There's already signs for me that Kirsty is looking a little bit freer in her footwork and movement. Just the way she got down to that one, very quick.
That's better. That one's just inside the line.
Service over. 3-2.
That same attack, cross court from her forehand to Mia's forehand. It's produced 3 points for her, all 3 of her points.
Good shot from Gilmore.
4-2.
That's a clever attack because she has hit those 3 from that situation cross court. That time I think she did a slight reverse on it right at the last second. No, it wasn't reverse, but it was the fact it was straight. You could see Mia was covering that forehand side.
Opens the court well. These two have a history going back nearly a decade. They played in the Scottish Open final in 2017. So even though they haven't played that often, they're aware of each other.
They have been 2 of Europe's strongest players for, yeah, a good part of a decade, if not longer in Kirsty's case.
Good rally. Terrific shot to end a good rally.
Very, very good shot. Slicing the shuttle, bringing it down so steep. I think we could be in for another tight one between these two.
I think so. Just recall what happened on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Thursday. The first game. It was 2-2. No more than 2 points between them.
But I think both players would admit that that match was a little scrappy. Both were very nervous, getting used to the new time format and just being out there.
Just catches the line. It's being called in. 5-4. In tight games, little mistakes like this can really come back to haunt you. Mistake, misjudgment. Nice response from Gilmore.
5-0.
Shot. Yes, sets it up with the net. You've been calling that all week, Ben.
Yeah, the net is such an important area in singles in general, but especially when you're playing in an arena like this where there's quite a significant drift. But we've seen the singles players having to approach the net in different ways. Obviously, the classic way is what Mia did, was the tight spinning net shot. That's another expertly placed shot. Mia.
Punch into the gale force hurricane wind.
Those are the kind of shots she's been doing very well in the last couple of games that she's played, couple of matches, sorry.
it just out.
9-5.
Couple of misjudgments have enabled Rockets near Blichfeld to take a 4-point lead coming into the final 2 minutes.
Play on.
There's that smash down the backhand side.
10.
I think I count
5.
4 winners going down Kirsty Gilmore's backhand side. It's good power, but also excellent accuracy. So even if Kirsty could get it back, Mia would be all over the next shot.
This is the confidence that she's gleaned over the last 3 days, I feel, that we're seeing from Mia Blichfeld.
And I think the reverse could be true for Kirsty. She starts to fall behind, she's thinking, oh no.
10.
She could be thinking that.
Final minute dropped in. This is now looking one-sided. It wasn't for 6 of the 8 minutes. But now it has become so.
Yeah, Mia has started to get onto the attack, controlling the front court, pushing into the deep corners. A little easier from the end she's at, though. Ooh. Can she get one more point, Kirsty, and force the pressure point situation? Was it in one of the games against Mia where she came back?
Came back from 3, yeah, from 3 to take it. So she needs this point. And she hasn't got it. She's hoped that I would drop out. But that misjudgment has cost her this first game. Yep, change of shuttle. Mia Blichfeld will say that that is the last point of that game.
12-7.
2 misjudgments at that end of the court then.
Yep. And in this format, it can be incredibly costly, as it was there. But even though it wasn't quite as tight, we didn't get a pressure point situation like we got in every single game of their last match. I still think the quality overall was higher. Both players are moving and playing a lot better badminton, the kind of badminton we should expect from them.
You're watching BXL. It's badminton with a twist. Coming to you from Jakarta for the 2nd year. An invitation tournament between 4 teams made up of international stars. Everybody's got to have a BWF ranking, and we've got former Olympic champions, former world champions, plenty of players in the top 20 in the world. These 2 in the top 30. And it's been a little bit of fun, but there's a serious cash prize available for the winning team. $350,000 US, $750,000 prize money in all. It's something I think that the organisers are looking to develop, because you're seeing just from the sideline shots there, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of camaraderie, and there's a lot of international exposure in this version of badminton.
I think the players are thoroughly enjoying themselves. You can see that on the benches, but also when they're on court. And from backstage, they seem to be really enjoying themselves as well.
Time.
What was it? Michelle Lee said, actually, that she'd spent so much time in her game, one of her games, cheering, that her preparation was bad.
Yes, she did say that.
Oh,
Close.
Gilmore can't believe it. Particularly as 2 were misjudged by her at the same end.
Kirsty not pleased with that line call either. But regardless of it was called in, but it's that attack down the backhand again, proving very fruitful for Mia Blichfeld. I think once in a while we'll see her attack Kirsty's forehand or the body, just to keep that as open as an option. It's those kind of shots that have let Kirsty down this week. We've seen too many of these mistimed, poor mistakes. That's a great shot.
Service over. 1-3.
That's what she can do from this end. That's what Mia was doing to her in the first game.
I'd imagine Gilmore is incredibly frustrating to coach because occasionally she produces magic like that.
Yes. And then she can hit a shot like the one before. It was in the bottom of the net.
Over. 4-1.
That's certainly the case this tournament.
Oh, another misjudgment. That time,
5.
I think she's got every right to think that the drift would take it out.
But this is what Mia did really well yesterday. She won all 4 games. Her length, her control from that faster end was superb.
This is the faster end that Blichfeldt in red is serving from. Do like that camera angle. Don't like that finish from Gilmore.
6-1.
I think the problem for Kirsty is she's got the front court shots. I think they're okay. I know she missed one there, but the idea is good. It's her overhead. She's not able to, you know, get Mia under pressure from there, whether it's a mistake or a slightly floaty drop shot or it's not quite to the line. She'll probably go and do one in this rally now.
Nice reach.
That's
7-1.
an ambitious shot, I would say.
After a gorgeous little drop shot.
Yeah, she set herself up really well.
Well reached by Blichfeldt. Both women very good athletes. Great reaction from Gloria. Glory be, says Gloria.
Service over. 2-7.
If there is to come back, it needs to start around about now for Gilmore and the Hurricanes.
4.
The XL is introducing new concepts. 2 touches of a shuttlecock on the same side is not one of them. Maybe we'll think about it for next year. Artistic.
Good technique on the last lunge, perfect lunge.
That's nearly all back in. You could see it curving back in towards the line. Mia Blichfeldt was not confident that was going out, but she leads 9-2. Chance.
That's a good shot.
10-2.
That's what I was talking about, where that would have been the perfect time to go down that backhand channel, but to keep that open as an option, to thunder it right at Kirsty's body, that means next time she's in that situation, Kirsty cannot anticipate it. She'll have to wait for a defence, making it far more difficult.
Rockets fans making a racket. Nice rally.
Service over. 3-10.
Rallies like that will make the players thankful. It's an 8-minute time game.
That's incredible quality.
But that isn't. She's put it out.
That's so close, though.
10.
Again, it was the right idea.
Two minutes to go. 4-10. Similar scenario as in the first game. Gilmore, Hurricanes need points now.
It's those kind of, when she's trying to play like the soft and more That's a nice shot, though. But it's those kind of overheads where she's floating it in, and then she has to scramble because she's giving me so many options. She's winning a lot of points, Kirsty, from just scraping everything back. She's really able to win her points. At the moment, anyway.
Ooh. A couple of errors have crept in. And that'll give Gilmore a little bit of confidence, a little bit of hope. The hope's the worst thing you can possibly have, isn't it?
Excellent fight from Kirsty. I think she's just got to try and do this as much as she can. It's not going to be the prettiest badminton. But if she can just scrape everything back, might be able to frustrate Mia into error.
That's 3 points in a row now for Gilmore.
That's a good defensive shot.
Over 11-7.
I personally think when Kirsty's in that round ahead situation, maybe going a bit more into Mia's body, yeah, Mia doesn't have to move, but it might just lessen those angles because she's using that cross-court forehand very effectively.
Just long again and again. Gilmore cannot countenance the decision. Oh dear. Margins, tiny margins. But the Rockets take that second game again, 12-0. And that back line is deciding this contest.
That was close, that last one. It is, though, yes. Mia's judgment combined with her quality to the back of the court. That was very, very close, that last one.
Well, Mia Blichfeld says it's out. She's an honest girl. She wouldn't tell a fib, would she? 12-7, 12-7. The Rockets, who lost the first 3-on-3 to trail 3-0. They're looking to get back into this second game. Here's the best of the highlights in which the SPO Now team bench is doing the dancing. And Mia Blichfeld is playing some lovely badminton with the occasional interruption from Kirsty Gilmore.
Yeah, I think Kirsty, if she can keep fighting, like I said, she could give herself a chance. Doesn't have to go for so much from the back of the court. But it's going to be difficult when you're coming up against the attacking power that Mia's been showing.
That was the impossible shot that Gilmore tried, causing that reaction from Gloria with Jojo. Badminton XL. Badminton with a twist. We're in Jakarta. Second year we've been enjoying this experiment. Players have enjoyed it. We had Victor Axelsen in the commentary box, waxing lyrical about the involvement, how the players have enjoyed it, but also how focused he was on winning 350 grand, which he hasn't.
One love.
Gilmore yet to win in 3 games so far, 3 matches so far, and that does play on the mind a little bit.
Yeah, it will do. Especially in a team event scenario, you feel like you're letting your team down as well as yourself. That can always make you feel a little bit worse. But that will make her feel a bit better.
Service over. 1-0. Service over. 2-1.
very long.
Service over.
I think to add on to what I think Kirsty could do to trigger herself, and this is what she did a little bit yesterday, which is to vary her front court, pushing it into Mia, and then keeping her patience on the overhead.
Service over. 3-2.
That's a nice shot.
Service over.
Nothing flamboyant about that one.
3-4.
Not going full power either.
It's a competition in which, or a contest in which Blichfeldt seems to be playing within herself.
Yeah, I think she feels pretty confident that she can deliver a point for the Rockets here.
Service over. 5-3.
I think it's probably likely helped by the fact she knows that Kirsty can hit the 1 or 2 really good winners, but she's also going to gift her a few points as well. That will certainly help you feel a lot better on court. It's easier to accept the good shots for your opponent if you know you're going to get given them back.
6-3.
Nice little punch into the corner. Doesn't need a gift there. That one's wrapped up and posted.
Service over. 4-6.
Shot.
Very nice shot.
Say, playing within herself, she gave that plenty.
7-4.
She knows if she's ever unsure which side to go on, the backhand is a good option.
What is that? That's at least 6 winners down that
Yeah,
side.
it is. That one was in. It
Over. 5.
was the first
7.
misjudgment from Mia on the back line.
The drift doesn't seem to be such an impact today. Maybe they've closed that door at that end of the
Yes.
arena. Then she's pulled one wide.
6-7.
But Kirsty has simplified her game. She's just focused on getting good length to the back of the court, not trying to do anything too fancy. She's got to try and maintain this.
4.
Oh,
Service over. 8-6.
Hey, 6, 3 minutes to play. Then Gilmore is chasing.
there we go. That's a good play. The safe area is to go down the centre if needs be. Give Mia no angles because we've seen her from both channels play the fast whip cross, but she can also reverse across the shuttle to keep it straight. But in the middle, it's a bit harder for her to create those angles.
Service over. 9-7.
It's long.
10-7.
Blichfeldt is doing what she needs to do. The occasional bit of brilliance.
Not seeing as much like emotional fist pumping and all that stuff from Mia. I think she's keeping it all inside herself. She's usually quite an expressive player.
Oh.
I think you're right, Des. The drift definitely isn't as strong today.
It's 10.
Because that's actually inside the line, not on the line, inside it.
It was, and it was the weight that Kirsty played it from quite an off-balance position. Usually those who have been sailing out. Oh, good defense. Oh. And that's been put wide.
Please fly record. 9, 10. Please fly record.
Well, the one thing Gilmore guarantees you is guts. She is a grifter, she is a fighter.
That could be a costly miss, actually.
Well, it gives the Hurricanes and Gilmore a way back into this.
Flandy reacting in that way to his player winning a point.
Thank you.
He's probably nervous and sweaty. He's been pacing all match so far.
Final 30 seconds, great net shot. Big point, dropped out. We're all square.
10.
Oh, real grit from Gilmore.
We're going to have one final point here. This could be, this is huge.
This is effectively game, well, it's not game point, is it? It's,
11.
we go into the pressure point. Even the team benches are looking a little bit nervous on this one.
Pressure point activated.
Blichfeld, this is for the tie. This is for 3-0.
Excellent shot. Magnificent from Kirsty Gilmore there.
Blichfeld brought to her knees, but it still remains match point for her.
That was the shot at the start of the opening game that was effective for Kirsty.
Thank you.
So I'm not surprised that such a pressure situation she'd go for it again.
If Blichfeld wins the point, this game is done and dusted. There is no fourth game. If Hurricanes, Gilmore wins the point. Just checking, it is just a single point, says Blichfeld.
This is the true pressure point.
Great stuff, I like this.
Brilliant play.
She's back in the game, is Gilmore.
Third game won by Hurricanes.
Gutsy Gilmore.
11. Rocket leads 2-1.
Happy Hurricanes.
She was wise to that one. These two know each other very well off court. Kirsty was ready for that one. But the changing point for me was just simplifying things. If you're not in a great position, just place it down, get a good length. Doesn't have to be fancy or creative, which is sometimes getting her in trouble in the opening games. We saw some wild mistakes.
Excellent comeback though. She was 3 points down with 2 minutes to play, and she battled her way back in, did Kirsty Gilmore. Yeah, Blichfeld might think that this is a wasted opportunity. There were a couple of misjudgments at this end from Blichfeld, particularly when she had that comfortable lead. But even so, this was one I think that the Dane would have expected to go on to take.
Yeah, most certainly. That miss there, I think, that was a huge miss. Flandy can barely watch.
Well, that's the joy of this form of badminton.
Time.
You're given a chance, you get yourself onto the pressure point. Even if you're trailing by 3, you still have a chance of taking the game.
Level. Play.
And now, Blichfeld will be feeling the pressure, because she will have thought that this game is done and dusted, and now she's a point down, is making mistakes and misjudgments, which wasn't happening before.
She needs to re-find her focus.
Which she has.
Yes. Immediately.
Service over.
I think there's some
1-0.
lovely shot. Again, not full power, just placement.
Service over. 2-1.
I think Mia's arm is locking up a little bit. She's got very tense.
What's happened with her? What's changed?
I'm not too sure. It could have been sometimes it's just the smallest of things can sometimes make you feel this way. Whether it's that missed kill that she had, or the fact that Kirsty's just giving her nothing to feed off. And now she feels like she has to do something extra.
That's just dropping wide.
Service over.
Well, it was 1-4. This is an important point. A little bit more aggression, which we haven't seen from Mia Blichfeld for a game plus.
Excellent shot. Sensational.
Service over. 5-2.
2 minutes played in this 8-minute game. If Hurricanes win it, we go 2-2. And so for the second time between these two women, we go to a shuttle showdown.
Kirsty starting to find her feet, find her form. She is a very creative player. And when she's in a good playing mood, when she's feeling confident, shots like that are going to come off more often. But she's worked her way into being able to feel this good. Just can she sustain it? It's a nice smash.
Service over. 3-6.
Kirsty again not happy with the line call.
Oh, gosh, she does wear her emotions on her sleeve, doesn't she?
We know exactly how she's feeling after every rally. Again, I hope just because she's starting to feel a bit good in the game that she doesn't try to go over the top. What's worked has been being simple. Just add a little bit of those good shots on top. You don't need to do them all the time.
Good push. Nice finish. 7-5.
Over. 7-5.
I'm not so sure whether if Mia's got a bit tense, a bit nervous. If she's still feeling a little unwell, then that might, she just look maybe a little tired here.
That's a great point.
Maybe that's why she's not celebrating. She is focusing on trying to keep herself together.
I'd forgotten about that. It was 2 nights ago that you said she was up till 4 in the morning.
Yep. That's what she admitted to me before.
Not for party purposes either.
No.
Service over. 6-8.
I think that could be a reason why we're not seeing her as expressive as she usually is, because she's usually a fist pumper. She shouts in between points that she wins.
Well, another one out there. It's 9-6 Hurricanes. 3 minutes on the clock. My gosh, talk about a momentum shift in double quick time. Off the top of the tape. And 10-6.
10-6.
And now this badminton lark seems quite easy for Kirsty.
It's amazing how things can change around even within a short game like this. It's like they've switched the first two games and these last two.
Really trying to compose herself there is Blichfeldt. Trails 5-5.
It's a very, very nice shot.
Service over. 7-11.
Some big, deep breaths from Mia.
She's clawed her way back. We've had one major shift of momentum in this contest. Is it going to come back the way of the Rockets? No is the answer. Lovely overhead from Gilmore.
12-8.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there is something a little bit off with Mia. She's not moving anywhere near as fast or as well. Right there, was stumbling over in the early stages. She was very sharp to step out to those kind of shots. And we're seeing a lot of easy mistakes like that.
We're going to an ultimate shuttle showdown here, you know. Or a shuttle showdown.
We hope for the ultimate one at the end.
Service over. 9-13.
This to get back onto a pressure point. Nicely played by Kirsty Gilmore. A 5-point lead. She will take her time. It'll be Gilmore who talks about changing shuttles. "25 seconds.
Game. We are going to a shuttle showdown.
Fabulous, as we did in the first game between these two, but in very different circumstances.
Very, very different.
When they met in the group games, it was tense in all 4 games. Here, well, the tension was in the third. That's where the momentum changed. But the game is over, and it's finished at 15-9. 2 games apiece. And so we go into a shuttle showdown, which means there's a maximum of 5 points.
All Mia's got to tell herself here is, even if she is feeling a little bit off, I've just got to go for it. There's only 2 points, well, maximum 5 rallies. She can't afford to do another one of those service mistakes, though. She has to make sure she gets the shuttle in play.
Well, we didn't see this 5 short minutes ago. Well, it's more than 5, it's 8. 12, 13 minutes ago. It's the best of 5 points.
This is a lot of pressure.
Oh, they get it.
Oh, no way.
Wow, Mia Blichfeldt pulls that one out of absolutely nowhere.
And look at her celebration after this one. She was scrambling. I'm not sure if we're going to see, she was fist pumping for the first time in the whole match.
2 wondrous gets.
Look at that, it's the fist pump right there at the end. Kirsty can't believe it.
Match point.
Another net cord. Mia's moving a bit.
Puts it wide, and Blichfeldt has taken it. Oh, you've got to feel for Kirsty Gilmore. You've also got to have nothing but admiration for a clearly unwell Mia Blichfeldt.
She deserves that win. The last 2 points, she knew she only had to work really hard for 2 rallies maximum. She went for it. Bit fortunate with the net cords. But these situations when it is only a couple of points after played, luck does play a part. That was another good match. It was a different match to their first one.
It was a very different match, but it was equally dramatic. It looked to be one of the lower key events as Mia took the first two games 12-7, and Gilmore couldn't get her range right at either end of the court, and Blichfeld led quite comfortably going into game number 3, but she blew it, and then Blichfeld comes back and takes it. Coming up next, Naroka versus Ginting. It's 3-1 in the overall group game. And let's go down to get some reaction from your winner, remarkably, Mia Blichfeld.
All right, I'm here with Mia from the Rockets. Mia, you did it again. 4 wins out of 4. Wow, incredible. So, only one question for you. Are you confident the Rockets will go for the winner this year?
Well, of course, I believe in my team, and I hope I gave Coda a good start on court now.
Okay, last one. Any words for the fans and for your teammate?
Thank you for the support. It's amazing to be back here in Jakarta. I haven't played here for a long time, and being on this team and at this event, it's fantastic.
Thank you once again, Mia from the Rockets.
Mia Blichfeld somehow found enough energy to pick up the victory in the Shuttle showdown. You have to win by either 2 clear points or be the first to get to 3, whichever comes first. It looked like it might be comfortable, but then the fight back coming from Kirsty Gilmore to take us to the Shuttle showdown, which was won by Blichfeld. Well, plenty of drama. First point on the board for Blichfeld, who's now 4 wins out of 4. Another man who's perfect. Kodai Narioka comes up next against Anthony Ginting, who won yesterday, so his confidence is high. And then we have what will be the decider no matter what. It's the men's 3 versus 3 match. Hurricanes versus Rockets at BXL 25 from Jakarta. Join us again in a couple of minutes.
And welcome back to the amazing Astora Senayan, the host for the BXL 2025 event. This final between the Hurricanes and the Rockets has been an intense battle so far, and it's only going to get greater now as we move to the men's singles. We're just going to see the players coming out now, starting with the Hurricanes. comes Anthony Ginting. He's going to get a lot of support here from the home crowd. He played an amazing match yesterday, defeating his compatriot Jonathan Christie. He's going to be hopeful to carry that momentum into this final and get his revenge for the loss that he suffered to Koda Naraoka on day one.
Team Rockets.
And here comes Koda Naraoka. The music is energetic, yet he is zen-like. He has been absolutely phenomenal this week. 3 wins from 3 matches. He's going to be very hopeful to be able to continue that form like his compatriot, his teammate, Mick Bleckfeld has just done. Really looking forward to this match. It is a contrast of styles. The defensive Koda Naraoka against the attacking Anthony Ginting. This is surely going to be a very interesting battle. Starting off here, we've got Anthony Ginting, 28-year-old. He is the Olympic bronze medalist from 2020, but more related to this venue. It was 2 years previous, or 3 years previous actually, where he won a bronze medal as well at the Asian Games. His ranking is 61, but that has mainly been down to the fact that he's been out for a long time. 6 months he was out with a shoulder injury. Here's Koda Naraoka, 24 years old, 2 World Tour titles. This is his 2nd time at the BXL event. He did play last year, and he's actually the only player returning this year for the Rockets. Here's a quick recap from their match from 3 days ago, Thursday. And their head-to-heads. On day one, it was Koda Naraoka, like I said earlier, that won. And in all honesty, it was his ability to control the conditions, control the shuttle. And I think he took the legs out of Anthony. There we can see Anthony was able to catch the first game, 10-9. But after that, it was a relatively convincing win for Koda Naraoka. Not a high-scoring game, and I think we're going to see the same today. Here's your umpire, Saiful Bakri.
Time.
And your service judge, Arin Nilsakun of Thailand. I wonder if they're going to get any more involved in this. There might be some hurry-up please players, because both these players, out of all the singles players, have been the ones that have been quite calm and controlled and taking their time. And the BXL is all about quick, fast-paced rallies, both within the rally but also in between the points as well. We are ready here for action. This is sure to be a fiery contest.
8 minutes on the clock. Looking forward to this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
quite rightly says.
On the right, Rocket.
On the right, the Rockets. Not the most apt name for Kodai.
Hurricanes.
He likes to play at his pace, but so does Anthony Ginting. But Kodai, 3 wins out of 3, as Ben informed you earlier on. He really has been on form. Best of 4 games, or if it's 2-all, we then go to a shuttle showdown. First point on the board. Going to have to be patient today with this one, Ben, I feel.
Yes, very, very patient. Especially for Anthony Ginting. That's what he did so well yesterday. He blended the patient play, but also used far more attack than we'd seen in earlier matches. He's going to have to do the same here.
That's why we're going to have to be patient.
Yes. We're going to see a number of these kind of rallies. That's an unbelievable lift. Both these players controlling the conditions excellently. Ooh.
40 shots in the rally.
In the second rally. Already seeing signs of what both players did yesterday. Anthony from the faster end using that loopy drop-in net shot. And from this slow end, Kodai with the little holds and pushes from the front court. Lati with the K sign for Kodai. This is trademark.
2-1.
Anthony Ginting had lost 2 in a row before yesterday's win. He did win a pressure point to take the first game off Kodai when they met on day 1.
Service over.
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
2-all.
That is right in the corner. Push down there. Whip, defense. Superb.
Wow, it's another beautiful shot. Just a little bit of air to deal with, Anthony.
I think Kodai, with those little hold deceptions and flat pushes, worked very well against Victor. Ginting's a little bit more agile. It might not be as effective when he's over the top like he did on that return of serve.
You could not get more perfect.
Service over.
His touch and control of a shuttle on this week, during this week, has been out of this world, nigh on perfection.
And that push shot, back-to-back points from Kodai.
4-3.
Although he's controlled, he does have power, and certainly on those pushes, he generates a lot of pace, Kodai.
He does. And a lot of variation. Might be hard to pick it up on your TV screens or on your phone if you're watching it there. But he does so many subtle little things, rushing over the top, rushing across, slicing the other way. He's a very skillful badminton player. I think that's why sometimes people that watch him and his fans get a bit frustrated when he plays this long, slow, drawn-out style.
Just a bit deep. The drift isn't as obvious as in previous days here, but that didn't seem to carry on the wind.
So either that or the players have just got so good at controlling it. And I do think it is slightly less prominent than it has been in the previous days.
Misjudgment. 6-4. Jamaroka. He's relentless, isn't he?
He really is.
Game's gone quickly, though. 5 minutes played already. A 45-second rally might have helped. Oh, my
again.
word.
7-4.
I think if I was Anthony Ginting, I wouldn't want to be playing to Kodai tight on his backhand of the net right now.
It's millimetre perfect.
It is absolutely on the money.
Good.
That is magnificent. That is Anthony Ginting at his best. I think anyone in the world is getting that smash back.
7-5, 2 minutes to play. 5-7 on serve.
What's going on? Oh. Kodai enjoying that. I mean, to be fair, we've spoken of Kodai being excellent in net, but Anthony Ginting himself is a phenomenal net player.
But not as phenomenal as the man on the other side of the net. 8-5 the lead for Naroka.
Service over.
Onto that one a little bit early.
I'm surprised Kodai stepped up as much as he did, because Anthony likes to hit those backhands with much more pace.
Into the final minute, it's a 2-point lead for the Rockets. It's similar to game one when they met on Thursday. Very tight first game.
Here comes another big attack.
Big miss. Bit unfortunate, but it's a miss nonetheless for Ginting.
9-6.
We've seen that smile of Naroka a number of times this week.
Even the net is on our side. This is potentially game point.
Oh, that reverse slice there. On the backhand. It's going to go miles wide.
The game has been won. 10-6 by the Rockets, by Kodai Naroka.
And that's becoming a bit of a thing of his. There's the K, but that smile coming along with it.
Well, they've done magnificently well in the singles so far. Throughout this tournament, the Rockets team, the combination of Meir Blichfeldt and Kodai Naroka, they have been perfect. 7 wins out of 7 so far, and now the first game in game 8 for Kodai. But some of his network there, Ben, was just astonishing.
It really, really was. I hope I'm sure we're going to see at least one of them on these game 1 replays. But it was not just his fantastic, amazing net shots, his defense and his control, his variety from the front court.
Some excellent shots coming in from Ginting as well when he's been allowed to attack. But Kodai's, his defensive work is so solid. I think this is the shot. Oh, that's the one at the end.
That was a game-deciding miss.
Margin so narrow. But Kodai Naroka has the lead for the Rockets, but the overall tie lead belongs to the Hurricanes. Rockets in red and purple. The purple shoes to match cultural icon Kodai Naroka.
Level play.
Golden brown for the Hurricanes.
Shot. That's a very clever shot as well. Not just technically perfect, but Kodai does sit quite far back in his defense, because look how far back he is, anticipating a big smash from Ginting.
His grip gave way as he went for that, which concerned him. His judgment is good.
1-0.
There it is again.
Service over. 2-1.
What that's going to do is not only win him 2 points, but it's going to force Kodai to have to step forward next time Anthony is in a situation to attack, which then could actually make his smashes more effective. He's going to have to step forward here.
Normally so secure in his defense. Normally that's not a problem for Kodai to get it back. maybe a little bit of extra zip. Might catch it in the meat of the racket.
Lost his rhythm for the first time at this tournament.
Beckman, former Thomas Cup player, a coach, media writer, with the analysis of an intriguing contest. Good net play this time by Ginting. 5-1. Net play temporarily has deserted him.
It has. I do think a lot of this is what Ginting did really well in those opening rallies with 2 reverse slices. He's done a few other soft shots as well in his attack, which I think has drawn Kodai in, just thrown him off what he wants to do. Yeah. Phenomenal shot.
6-1. Thanks.
I think if I cast my mind back to the root game, Anthony was not injecting speed into his rallies, not varying what he was doing on court. He was doing that expertly here.
Service over.
That was calm as you like.
6.
Let's see that, look at this.
Ginting is still looking for the shuttle.
That doesn't often happen for him.
Service over.
Quite have the judgment there.
7-2.
Kodai Naroka. Chaku can see the funny side. Kodai didn't. Nope, not a funny side at all.
8.
What have I done? 2-8. This is going to be tough to come back from here with only 3.5 minutes on the clock.
Clears are so good.
Service over.
Missed that one. Quite like the idea
3,
though.
8.
Although I think Vincent's saying there he should have gone for a little bit more zip on that shot. Maybe a little one down the line. But again, even though it's a miss, it will still force Kodai to have to move his defensive base up.
In quick succession.
8. Wipe the court.
Court wiped. Suddenly this game becomes reasonable now for Naroka. A couple of points in either direction can really change the momentum in these fast games.
Thank you.
The Victor Balloons are making the noise. Victor supporting this initiative for Badminton XL in Jakarta. Well, this end of the court.
Service over. 9-4.
Proving difficult. This kind of net shot Kodai did so much yesterday, and he had it nigh on perfection against Victor Axelsen.
And you can see he's bemused himself.
Maybe, like we said, the drift is less. A shot like that, the drift might have carried it over yesterday.
10-4. Looking good now for the Hurricanes in this one. They trail by a game. better.
5-10.
He's got this permanent little smile on his face, doesn't he, Kodai? He's enjoying himself.
That's probably the points that secures this first game.
11-5.
These two play. I cannot see 3 points inside 55 seconds for Kodai Naroka. Particularly as Ginting has lifted that one high. He'll just clear and clear and clear.
And Kodai's not really pushing himself either. I think he's allowed this game to go away from him.
30-second rally is exactly what Anthony Ginting wanted.
11.
Doesn't really matter whether or not he won the point or not.
This is the first time Kodai's rushed a player in his career.
Now.
7.
Well, he's going to try and
11.
we might get the pressure point here.
Ooh, well, if he wins this point, gosh.
Ginting's in no rush, but I don't think he can waste another 7 seconds.
Well.
8, 11. Pressure point activated.
So, just to explain, he's got the pressure point because we're within 3 points at the end of the game. But it means that he's got to win another 4 in a row as Kodai. And he won't. 12-8 on the pressure point, but a little bit of unnecessary pressure on Anthony Ginting. And he'll happily go back to his mark. All square at 1 game apiece. Ginting all square. 6-10, 12-8. Earlier on, the 3x3 was won by the Hurricanes 4-0. The women's singles went to a shuttle showdown. This one, the way we've gone.
The ends are definitely affecting the players. I think that was some smart play throughout that second game by Anthony. Shots like that reverse slice. He did a few at the start, and I think that just unsettled Kodai. It bled into other areas of his game.
Kodai normally seems so unflappable, but his net shots weren't anywhere near as secure as they were in the first game, where they were absolutely outstanding. Badminton XL from Jakarta. The Istora Gelora Bung Karno, part of the Senayan Sports Complex, one of the most famous badminton complexes in the world. This is the culmination of 4 days of exhibition team international quality badminton. $350,000 up for grabs. That's why these top-rated players are taking this so seriously. Just out though from Kodai, who is ranked number 6 in the world rankings at the moment.
Lovely shot. That was spectacular. These action replays with Anthony Ginting in full flow are just something to behold. But we've spoken about how Kodai has been so unflappable throughout the week, but yesterday that was something that Anthony had in abundance as well, and he's brought this over into today's final.
Wide, 3-0. So this game has turned around. We saw that in the women's singles. It looked to be Mir Blichfeld was serenely sailing her way to what looked to be a 3-love victory. And then suddenly, Kirsty Gilmore got a second wind, won the third game. Remarkably took the fourth game, then lost.
over.
Delicate as you like in terms of just taking it over the top of the net, but didn't get his direction right.
I think what Kodai is going to have to do is bring out a more aggressive attacking style, something that he's mentioned in his interview on the media day, but something we haven't seen all too much of him. But I think the way that Anthony Ginting has been attacking means that I think Kodai can't just sit back and rally him or nullify it. He's going to have to go out and be a bit more proactive himself.
One fabulous shot followed by an utterly sensational shot, and even Matthias Christensen is looking on in admiration.
Inch perfect.
Four-2 Hurricanes, 4-2 Ginting.
Service over. 3-4.
If Ginting were to go on and win this, Hurricanes would be leading 4-1, which would give us the scenario of the last 3x3. If the Rockets win that, we would need a ultimate shuttle showdown to decide the final.
I was just thinking that, Des, and I've looked. And the Hurricanes, who would get the choice, have decided to go for the women's singles.
Yes.
Kirsty rather than Anthony Ginting. I wonder whether Flandy might think that was a poor choice based on what we saw earlier. Obviously, there's plenty more of this match to come.
Yes, there is that little matter, and there's the 3-on-3.
Of course. Excellent play. It's these injections of speed that Anthony is using that we didn't see when they played each other earlier in the week. He's being very patient, very positive. But when there's chances, he is doing things with the shuttle. He's not just hitting it over.
Aroka slaps one into the corner.
Over. 5-4.
That's him being proactive again. He'll have to do plenty more of that if he wants to win this match.
Oh, that's...
Oh.
Just out.
6.
He nearly corrected it. Alfian is saying it was in.
The whole of the Team Rockets on the SPOTV Now team bench were all calling it out. Their arms wide. It was out.
Service over. 6-all. Wipe the court. Wipe the court.
Court needs to be wiped 6-all. Beautifully poised this game.
Some words of advice from Flandy Linkley.
Thank you.
Ginting.
Both courts being wiped, and a chance for the players just to take stock. It's 30 seconds the delay.
Play.
So the way these guys play, we've probably got maximum 5 rallies left. rally of which goes to Kodai Naroka, pounces onto the ever so slightly aerated shuttle.
7-6.
He was ready for that one. It was a bit loose, but the intention was there from Kodai.
No. Terrific rally. Fabulous point for Kodai.
And he wants the court mopped within the last minute. Umpire says no, use your feet.
Play.
I think the umpire's aware that it is the final minute, doesn't want much time wasted with a mopper coming on.
Could find himself in trouble, Kodai, if he doesn't play soon. We haven't seen a penalty yet. We haven't seen a warning yet, which is credit to the players.
Service over.
Maybe rushed just a little bit.
7-8.
He could go down to a deciding pressure point.
Certainly could.
This is a massive point.
We are down to a deciding point, pressure point. And
Activated.
Anthony Ginting will have the responsibility. Is it an advantage of serving?
Oh, I would say so, yes, because you're in control of what's going on.
Theoretically.
Yes, theoretically. And I think Anthony's serve, actually I'm not sure I want to say anything because it could jinx the guy.
Yes.
I think I'll just let the action play out.
We have now telepathic commentary, ladies and gentlemen. A first on VXL. Fast and flat. This is game point. It's gone to Ginting. He's done it. He's pulled that back. He really has done a fine job, Anthony Ginting. From 6-8, he's pulled it to 9-8. And Hurricanes lead 2-1.
Fantastic, amazing defense. Well, actually, to be fair, that last one was good. But we're not seeing it in a replay. There was one earlier where Naroka did a reverse down the line with his backhand. And Ginting was wise to that one as well. Sensational defense, yeah.
The perennial smile is still on the face of Kodai Naroka, and it's a, don't worry son, you've still got one more game to go, but we are going to 4. And Ginting has done really well to turn this one round. They lost the first 6-10, took the second 12-8, and now on the sudden death pressure point, he's taken the third to 9-8, a 2-1 lead for the Golden Brown. Coming up next, let's get ready for Go Say Fei, Gloria and Teresa Jolly up against Cho Yi, Malati Octavianti and Alexandra Boya. All eyes on this game. And Anthony Ginting is the man who has edged the Hurricanes in front. So now the pressure, really for the first time this week, is on Kodai.
It is, yeah. There's finally a player who's able to apply a lot of pressure to disturb his rhythm. The other two players in this tournament were capable of that, but they weren't able to. Anthony has found the solution. And I think it's his variety, his patience. He's matching Kodai in that sense, but then just doing something a little more with the shuttle in certain situations, creating opportunities for himself. So we have to do more of that in this final game.
Which is already up and running. 5 seconds in, first point on the board to Kodai Naroka.
And he's tried that reverse slice again that worked so well at the beginning of the second game. That time not quite working. I wonder how Naroka's going to approach the defensive side of this game. He really needs to push up in his defense.
Service over. 1-0.
wouldn't be surprised if we see Kodai start to do more of those loopy net shots again that he was doing yesterday.
From this end?
Yes, from this end. It was this end where he did it against Victor.
Nice leave.
Service over.
Looked like he was tempted just for a second to play the backhand. Too much on that. Naroka generally in control of that rally.
The net is going to be huge, as it is always in singles, but especially in this game. I think we're going to see a few battles in and around the net like we just saw there.
Error from Naroka. Really first came to public attention at the Youth Olympic Games in Argentina in 2018. Took a bronze medal there. Doesn't win as many titles perhaps as he is capable of doing. Maybe that's the style.
Yeah, I think it is the style. In a tournament, you've got to win 5 matches day after day. You might get 1 day break in some of the bigger events in the first round. So to play this style where regularly men's singles can go well over an hour, to do that back to back to back is incredibly tough.
Even here on day 4, he's not quite looking as sparky as he has, Naroka. Long rallies, such a feature. Ooh, good get. Oh. What an excellent lead that is from Kodai Naroka. What a brilliant rally.
It really is. We're almost at the halfway point and only 7 rallies have been played.
Naroka in the days where you only scored points on your own serve.
I wouldn't want to imagine Naroka playing that style.
He'd still be playing some games.
Yes. There's the soft shot again, the soft overhead. Slicing ever so slightly. Going round the shuttle. Look where this shuttle lands, it's so tight. Because he has such a monstrous smash from that position, it forces Kodai back. Like I said, I do think Kodai needs to be a bit brave, push forward.
The players have a little armistice going on here. They're both happy to let the moppers come on. They both gird their loins for the final 3 minutes. All Hurricanes versus Rockets. Hurricanes leading 2-1. They win this game, they win this match.
Anthony is pushing the pace, dictating it, puts it away quite extraordinarily. That is a fantastically great rally for him, setting it up. Those images of him smashing are
They're spectacular.
Yeah.
Particularly on the slow-mo camera. Good coverage of BXL. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are watching around the globe. Predominantly we're covering in Asia. Good reach. 6-4 Hurricanes.
6-4.
Advantage, Anthony Ginting.
Again, using that space at the front to create the chances.
Oh, brilliant. From both men. Oh, extraordinary.
7.
He's used those drop shots, the cross-court ones especially, to great effect. Just look, oh, you won't see where Kodo's standing, but I bet you it's very deep. So I'm watching Anthony Ginting play at this BXL, especially the last 2 days. It makes me very excited to see him in his next tournament. This is really a level he's showing.
Service over. 5-7.
Recovering from injury. Working his way back in, as is Victor Axelsen, who was in the commentary box earlier on. Was hoping to be playing in this final, but sadly his Lightning team were eliminated. Here, with 30 seconds on the clock, Hurricanes are looking in great nick for a tie point. This is effectively match points coming into play now for Anthony Ginting. Wins this, he's won this game and won this match. Kodai doesn't even try to come back to sort this one out. Anthony Ginting has taken the victory for the Hurricanes. He's done it by 3 games to 1, and he's done it by coming from a game down. First defeat of BXL 2025 for Kodai Naruka. Anthony Ginting, a fine victory over a very good opponent. And that's great news for the Hurricanes, who lead by 4 games to 1, 4 points to 1 now. This score, 6-10, 12-8, 9-8, 9-5 for a 3-1 overall score and a 4-1 overall tie score. It means that the decider, coming up next, the 3-on-3, Gold, Gloria and Giza versus Joey Yi, Malati Octavianti and Alexandra Boya. It must be a victory for the red-shirted Rockets. Let's though get some reaction to this game and the victory for Anthony Ginting.
Congratulations, Anthony. Brilliant performance, giving Kodai his first defeat here at the BXL. What did you do differently compared to when you played him first? What was the key to defeating Kodai?
Yeah, I think I'm so grateful that I can play very well today. And then, yeah, I learned a lot from the previous match between me and Kodai. And then, yeah, of course, today is a new day, and today is a new match also. So I was just thinking like, yeah, there is another new chance for me to win the match. Yeah.
You did it brilliantly. Now, Anthony, you've been in numerous major finals. You've played a few big matches in this stadium. How does this BXL final compare to those?
Yeah, I think not only me. I think everyone here has really enjoyed the BXL this year. So yeah, thank you so much for the BXL, for the opportunity for us to play in the Istora. So hopefully we can meet again for the next time. Yeah.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed watching you play. I've loved this event as well. Is there anything you want to say to the fans watching and in attendance?
Ya, pastinya mengucapkan terima kasih banyak untuk teman-teman semua yang.
Yeah, congratulations.
Terima kasih untuk semua yang sudah datang dan support terutama support kami tim Hurricane. So ya, terima kasih.
Sorry about that. Congratulations, Anthony. Congratulations, Hurricanes.
Anthony Ginting talking to Ben Beckman as he signs the shuttlecock, which will be put into the crowd for one lucky fan. Maybe he'll choose the super fans, maybe he'll choose the Hurricane fans. It's a real festival village of badminton at the Senayan complex. One more game to go to decide the destination of the $350,000 prize. Coming up next, Go, Jolly, Wijaja versus Boya, Chio, Octavianti. 3 versus 3 is coming up right next to decide where all that US dollars are going to go and to provide some thrilling entertainment. 3x3 really has been a phenomenon on our screens. Results today. It's 4-1 in favor of the Hurricanes. There are 3 points available in this final contest, so the Rockets, who are wearing the red, will be looking to secure the victory. Hurricanes beaten finalists in this competition last year, so looking to go one better. And that is the venue, that is the Astoria. As Ben rejoins me after his interview duties. Double shifting today, Ben?
I am double shifting. Those stairs are getting a bit tiring.
He seemed to be pretty happy with his win there, Anthony Ginting.
Yeah, he was incredibly happy, as he should be. He played incredibly well. A real turnaround. It's interesting to hear that he learned so much from his first match with Kodai, and that definitely showed.
Also, Kodai did look perhaps a little bit fatigued. He wasn't absolutely at his best. It wasn't bad, particularly in that first game. Some of those net shots, I saw your reaction. You were just beaming in admiration for some of Kodai's work.
I really was. He is a fantastic player as well. And it was a great match. Obviously, it takes 2 players to make one. And you were right, maybe he was a little fatigued, but I think a big part of that was the way that Anthony approached that match was different. He did more with the shuttle.
So it's the perfect scenario as far as the organisers are concerned. We come into the final match not knowing the destination of the 2025 title. Do stay with us. 3-on-3 is a lot of fun in its own right. You add the little matter of 350 grand up for grabs and it becomes exceptionally exciting.
Yep. It is. You can feel the energy down there. The energy, like from the court, doing those interviews, you can feel the crowd. They're really into this final.
Here come the Hurricanes. Gose Fei, Gloria Wijaja and Teresa Jolly. From India, from Indonesia and Malaysia. They can win the title for the Hurricanes. And that's a stern, nervous-looking Gloria Wijaja in the heart of that serious face as well. A little bit more relaxed, leading the troops out is... Here comes the Rockets! Oh, is that a change? Is that Boya? Yeah, Alexandra Boya comes out. Cho Yi. He's played so much badminton and he's out there once again. In commentary earlier on, Victor Axelsen was mildly critical of Cho, saying he's too fancy. He goes for too many non-fabulous shots.
Yeah, I would agree with Victor there. That is his style, and that's the way he's always played his badminton. Sometimes it really works, sometimes it can be his own worst enemy.
Let's focus though on the Hurricanes. Gose Fei, 28 years of age. Big, important role for him today.
Yeah, massive role. He needs to hold the centre, he needs to do most of the hard work and be creative at the front.
Teresa Jolly showed some real firepower from the back of the court yesterday. She'll be supporting Go.
Yeah, she's going to be using that power play. Ramadhanti was complementing that yesterday.
And we haven't seen an awful lot of Gloria Manuel Wijaja. She tends to play one game and has been replaced, so responsibility for her to really make her freshness count. On the other side of the net, focus on Alexandra Boyer, who really came to fore. She was a substitution in the earlier game, had a big impact.
Yeah, she certainly did. She was able to play with a little more speed, push through the net player, and try to dominate.
Devianti will be up against Gloria, two experienced players up against each other. That net battle will be very, very important.
I hope she's up to the task of being a rear court player, because I think that's how they're going to play it today.
And Cho Yi, which Yi are we going to see? Are we going to see the galvanised Yi or the tired Yi? Mohammed Iqbal, the chair umpire, will be overseeing events from high up above the centre line. He will be ably assisted for the last time by Muhammad Aizat Rusli from Malaysia. I think we ought to congratulate the judges and the line judges. They don't often get the publicity, but they've done a fine job. Very few really controversial moments throughout 4 days of badminton.
Yeah, they have been absolutely excellent. They have reminded the players, you sometimes do hear them reminding them, or to use their feet rather than the mopper. So they've certainly done their duties.
And we've not had video replays, and I, for one, don't miss them.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Rockets.
Rockets must win.
Hurricanes.
Must win.
Hurricanes to serve. Love all. Play.
Yep, there's going to be the battle of the Malaysians at the front, the two male players.
Go to Chio. First points on the board, Teresa Jolly.
1 love.
She's going to be a crucial member of the team for Hurricanes. She was instrumental in their win yesterday.
Just a little bit long.
Service over.
Service
1
over,
all.
1 all. Fast and flat. Right, it's the energetic Yi.
2-1.
I think he just loves being at the front of the court. That's just his happy place. There's also Gozafe, happy place too.
Service over. 2 all.
I know who I'd prefer to have there. Go at the front of the court. Although not on that occasion. Not if you raise it above Yi's head.
3-2.
No time for replays in 3 versus 3.
4-2.
Point was almost done by the time we came back to live. 4-2 Rockets. They've got off to the fast start that they need. We need to win 3 games. If we go to 2-2, we go to a shuttle showdown. If Rockets win, we go to an ultimate shuttle showdown, which is first to 5.
That would be quite the ending for this event.
Service over. 3-5. Thank you.
Every possibility as well, the way that this game has started.
Play.
Good leave. Easy leave in the end, but
Service over.
there's plenty of communication.
6-3.
I've just seen Apoormai Flandelin play, just tap Ramahanti on the shoulder. I wonder whether we're going to see another early substitution to bring Gloria out.
Gloria's heavily involved in this rally.
Really good rotational play.
Off shot, Teresa. Longest rally by some distance.
Really good rally.
It's through Malati. It's won by Gloria.
Service over.
Maybe she saw the little tap on the shoulder from a coach and said, I better win something here, otherwise I'm going to be hauled off early again.
Good play for Gloria.
She didn't get the winner, but she set up the winner.
5-6.
I think we're going to get a substitution here. And it is Gloria from Ramadhanti.
Well, 4 minutes only. Just looking at her, yeah, she's taking the high five, but she must be frustrated and disappointed.
I'm sure she'd want more court time. But she's got to put the team ahead. And as good a player as she is, obviously Ramadhanti is, this trio has been very, very strong.
Clever from Teresa. And I think as Joe played that, he was aware that Go Seifei was closing in. Eyes wide there from Seifei as he came into the net. He fancied that. 7-all. Competitiveness, exactly what we're after. Well, they've turned this round, have the Hurricanes. Absolutely turned it round.
9-7.
I feel this becomes a big point for the Rockets in red.
It does.
And they've lost it. 10-7. Now there's real work to do for the Rockets.
I like this new camera they've got by the service judge, certain situations.
Service over, 8-10.
They need to get their energy up, the Rockets. Push forward as much as they can.
Short.
It's not the right thing to do.
Well, in the end, too much by Teresa Jolly. And that's a couple of relatively cheap points for the Rockets. Helps them back in. 1:45 to play. Ooh, 3 in a row.
10-all.
This sport can change so quickly.
It really can, especially in 3v3.
$350,000 on the line, guys.
11-10.
Do apologise. Because that's crawled up over the net. Minute to play.
That's good play. Goes Fate. One thing I did notice,
12-10.
difference between the two teams when they are on the defence. The Hurricanes, especially Teresa Jolly, is standing very close, pushing up. That's something I said the Rockets do when they're on defence as well. Don't just hang back and lift, lift, lift. Do something else with it.
This return of serve from Cho Yi needs to be a good one. Well, doesn't need to.
Service over, 11-12.
The serve from Cho Yi needs to be a good one. Drops in. 2-point lead for the Hurricanes, puts them in pole position for game number 1 in this best of 4 final.
Will we see one more rally? Just about. Prove to be. Could be proved to be important, that.
Could be. Pressure point. Hurricanes need 1 point. Rockets need 2. Pressure told on Joey Yi. And it's a 14-12 for the Hurricanes. The reaction there from Joey Yi shows you that they're not playing here. Well, they are playing, but they're not mucking around. 14-12. One step of the way there, the Hurricanes. 2 more games. And they'll be the recipients of that $350,000 US first prize.
Jadi, with front, okay? With front, agresif. Kita kumpul sini semua, udah. Kumpul sini semua.
Matches Christensen taking over coaching roles.
Kalau cowoknya di depan, jangan ke tengah. Don't in the middle, boy. Side to side, find the girl.
Interesting there from Flandy. Says to avoid Toyi. Find the female players on the sides.
You've been telling them that from up here? Right. 8 minutes on the clock.
Love all. Play.
Joey avoided. Mistake results. Hurricanes 1 up.
Service over. 1-all.
Temple serve.
Nice leave.
Service over. 2-1. Service over. 2-all. Service over. 3-2.
Well, these points are flying by. That's 5 in a minute. Well, we're level on net chords that have gone their way.
3-all.
Jose Fei had one in the first set. Joey Yi's equaled that up. Nice.
That's a bit more energy there.
4-3.
You have to bring that a little bit more often. It's lightning fast.
Service over. 4-all.
Such a fun battle to watch Toyi and Jose Fei. I'm not surprised we're getting a lot of net chords. They're literally keeping it millimetre perfect over the net. And in these sort of rallies, net chords are bound to happen.
Whoop.
I think I heard Victor talk about the service situation as well being vitally important in these 3-3s.
Yes.
Says even more so in this one at the moment.
I think he knows a little bit about badminton, Victor.
just a smidge.
Talking to him. He'll go far, that young fella. Oh. It's gone out, but the reaction time of Jose Fei. Teresa can let that one drop out, and Hurricanes lead by 3. This is ominous for the Rockets.
Another thing that's quite different between this event and your regular BWF events is if a shuttle is going out, the coaches are shouting out, out, out. That would usually get them a violation or some sort of warning. Here, none.
Got a little glare from the players, to be fair. There have been 1 or 2 moments of edginess. Generally, it's been lots of friendliness.
Service over. 9-7.
That's his second service error. And that's a 3-point lead, Hurricanes, into the second half of this second set. Well, the scriptwriters will have Hurricanes winning this game. Then Rockets can be back to win the final 2 games. And the need for an ultimate super showdown.
Yes. That would be quite something. Smashes from both Ramadhanti and Jolly.
Tried to ease her body out the way. But the stakes so high, there hasn't been as much rotation. There hasn't been as much real variation.
No, we haven't really got too outside of the service situation too often. Again, there's another example. It's the TOEE goes a face show at the moment. Because players like Teresa Jolly have made such an impact in previous 2 female, 1 male. We're not really seeing much of her playing.
Now Rockets have turned this one round. That's 4 points in a row.
10.
And a dodgy scenario at 8-12 is a good scenario at 12-10.
Service over. 11-12.
Yi doing a lot of work at the front.
This is a great rally. There's the rotational play that has been missing.
But as Alexandra stepped forward, Gose Fei flicks it into the vacant space.
It's those cross-court drops that Jolly and Ramadhanti, to be fair to her, have been doing brilliantly well this week. There's no rotation. I think the Hurricanes can really sense the importance of these last few rallies. They know there's only about a minute left. The energy has gone up.
Inside the final minute, as you mentioned. Slightly loose. Seo buries the chance.
Rotating in defense. Oh, good finish.
Teresa Jolly not happy to be at the front of the net as that emphatic finish came in.
That's those ninja-like skills Alexandra Boe was talking about yesterday.
This will be the last point. Jolly at the back. It's out. Oh, it's been called in. It's been called in. The Hurricanes do not like the call, but it has been called in.
That was a good example of, I'm not sure if we're going to see the replay, so we're probably going to show Hurricane team complaining, but the defence from Tae was far positively stepped into one or two of those. That's where he's using his skills for the good.
So it's a 2-point lead for the Rockets in the pressure point. They need one to win. Which they don't get. Hurricanes needed 3, they now need 2. Joe thought that that was the winner. Alexander at the back.
Ooh. Tension. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah. Oh. He was dead about 3 times now.
Phenomenal. Driza.
There's that. Oh!
Oh! He's missed the chance, and Hurricanes are back level at 15 all.
Oh, that might be the rally of the tournament. He did so much there. I thought he swung.
Swing and a miss.
That was a big swing and a miss. Got up so well. It was almost like he couldn't believe he has such a sitter.
That was for the set.
That's one where we want the little camera, the new edition.
Well, they probably landed on it and broken it now. Breathe, breathe deep.
Thank you.
The last game ended on a service error with a lot of tension.
Again, Gosei Fei. In doubles, he's been here so many times before. Normally terrific under pressure. This is pressure. And Gosei Fei is the man with the Midas touch. The Golden Brown have come from 13-15 down to win 3 points in a row to lead 2-0.
Gosei Fei, like you said, making the difference there. Hurricanes in the background, jumping, hooping and hollering.
They're 1 game away from the jackpot. Hurricanes 14-12, 16-15 from 13-15 down. Very tense, that game. Gloria Wajojo started the game, was taken off. That really is, even though it's 3s, it is all about the 2 men. It's Joe versus Gosei Fei. What they're doing is really deciding how this game is going, Ben.
Yeah, they really are. There's a lot of rallies which are not going too far out of the service situation or into the female players. But that's not to say that the females aren't playing a key role. And they need to be. How solid they can play, how much variety, can they keep it away from the male players of the net. That was something that Flandy said at the end of the last game. I'm sure he's repeated the same sentiment heading into this 3rd game. And I would have to agree with him.
Okay, all set. Hurricanes win this. Hurricanes in the gold and brown. They win this, they win the title. Runners up last year, looking to go 1 better this year. And off to a flying start again. Their energy levels will be absolutely flying at the moment. Rockets got to dig deep.
That's good play from Tioyi. Good from Boe too.
Service over, 1-all.
Excellent play.
Service over, 2-1. Service over. 2-all.
Tight as you'd expect in the early stages.
Good variation from Teresa Jolly. That's what she's been doing so well all week. She's got the power there, but she mixes it well with slices, and drop shots. Quick from Teo Yi.
Service over. 3-4.
He's loving it out there. Yeah. But you can see his shirt is soaked in sweat.
I think this kind of format suits him. That's good play. They're queuing up for that one.
5-3.
Teo's like, you're not supposed to get that first shot back. How did you get that one?
This is looking ominous for the team in red.
Goes to Faye lift that. The defense of the two female players, the Hurricanes, is that is brilliant.
Oh. She's on the offense. Oh.
Equally good defense from the Rockets too, though.
Service over.
There were some defensive shots from both Jolly and Ramadhansi off Toyo's interceptions that were quite remarkable.
It's thrilling stuff.
Yeah.
But because the players are static, they don't have as much space to have to defend. Which doesn't make it easier, but it helps.
It does help. You can defend a smaller space, it is a little easier for you. You can focus your attention a bit more.
Service over. 7-5.
4 service errors now from Joey Yi. Never a good time, but that's not a particularly good time. Boya.
They've defended out of that situation. Good way to counter defense. They look to do it here again. Oh.
Was on the move, was trying to be offensive there, was Joe. Sorry, was a go Seife. Ooh, Alexandra. Mistakes not allowed, not with 3 minutes to go in an important deciding game. You can see the tension on her face. He's brilliant. He just is brilliant, Go Seife.
He has been the deciding factor for in a lot of their victories.
That's gone long.
But again, I have to give credit, a lot of credit to the two supporters, the supporting roles that both Jolly and Ramadhansi have played. Well, that's a bit of skill right there.
Service over.
How to dislocate your wrist.
7-10.
And winner, an important point. They're back within touching distance. Teresa's power too much.
Service over.
2 minutes to go, a 4-point lead to defend. Make that 5. And probably only 5 more rallies left in this contest. It's looking good now. The payday looks like it's going to the golden brown of the Hurricanes.
Yep.
Now they know, now they know.
14-7.
Javier Adamanti is all smiles anyway. Rockets have given this one up. Claudia is going to take us home. 5 in a row, 6 in a row.
Joseph clapping up.
I wonder if we're going to have this for the full final minute.
The Ministry of Defence, Teo Yi, him and his partner, Ong Yu-sin, who's been in action here. They're known for having a brick wall of defence, and he's showing that off now.
Well,
will she do it for
it's an exhibition end.
This is quite exhausting.
And the power's gone out now.
Hand on hip.
It's a fun end to what's been a pretty serious competition.
Oh, yeah, tagging in a substitution, but on the court now. Go on, Jolly. Break it down. You can do it. There, yes.
Ramadhan.
The way she put this last one. That's like a Michael Jordan slam dunk, that is.
Will there be one more point? I don't think there will.
Look at Boe was out. Where did that power come from? That was out of this world.
The celebrations belong to the Hurricanes. They are your new champions. They do a circle of a dance of delight. Landy Lempele in the middle of them all. He's masterminded the selection policy that has won that group of 8 players $350,000 US. Let the party begin.
It is a party. Amazing.
Unstoppable is an appropriate song to be having. Really is an impressive victory.
And the tournament came full circle. They lost the Rockets on day 1, match 1. And then since then they got victory after victory and finished it out by defeating the Rockets.
In the end, it wasn't the dream ending that the organisers would like, with the Rockets taking us to an ultimate super showdown. It's a convincing 7-1 victory for the Hurricanes, your new champions. Mia Blichfeld, the only blot on the Hurricanes' perfect copybook. They started with the outstanding player of today, Gose Fei, alongside Gloria Wajaja and Mattis Christensen, who had a big role to play. They won their game by 4-0. And I think we can go down and get reaction from ultimately the player of today, Gose Fei.
I am here with the champion of BXL 2025, the Hurricanes! Wow, what an incredible game. Okay, first of all, what do you want to say to your teammate and all the fans here?
First of all, thank you for having me here, especially in this amazing team. And thank you everyone for the support. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about this year BXL?
It's really amazing and it's so fun here, and I learned a lot of.
All right, so Hurricane are the champion for BXL this year. What that mean to you and your team?
Sorry?
Because you work so hard, right? So this winning, what that mean to you?
What does it mean?
Let's go! Just say something to your team.
The victory today, credit to my team and my team leader, Coach Flendy, and my teammates. Yeah.
I hope you enjoy your time here in BXL and see you next year, maybe. All right, now we're gonna do the signed shuttlecock.
Gauthier lost for words at the end of a really brilliant individual performance from him in a real team. He was absolutely standout today, and it's appropriate to think that he was the man who got the interview at the end. And he didn't quite have the final word, but was given the chance to have the final word.
He was. Fantastic stuff. He avoided my conversation yesterday. I saw him, didn't want to have a chat, although he did chat with me earlier in the week. And we had a little joke as I was coming off before this final match. He actually turned to me and said, "I'll see you out on the court." I think he thought I was going to be the one doing the interview. So, but yeah, no, he was an absolutely amazing player this week. Phenomenal.
Ben Beckman with the analysis of what's been going on throughout the last 4 days. It's the second edition that we've had of the Badminton XL. XL can stand for 40 minutes. That's how much time we have. 2 minutes warm-up time. And then we have the 8 minutes playing time. But I think it's a format and it's an event that looks like it's here to stay. The feedback, the social media feedback that we're getting, the comments have been largely very good. The players have had a ball.
Oh, they've loved it. Absolutely loved it. You can see that in every single interview. They can't wait to come back next year.
Just getting ready for the podium party, in which the monies will be handed out and the plaudits will be given. Saw them rehearsing to get the stage ready earlier on, so this shouldn't take too long. Let's go down and let's have a look at some of the best of the last 4 days. Here's the best of day one. As the celebrations go on for the Lightning. The BXL Shuttle Showdown. It was a good day for the Blitzers. The defending champions, they got themselves a 4-all draw, but then won on the shootout on the Shuttle Showdown. Earlier on, the Rockets showed their final potential with a 5-3 win over the eventual champion Hurricanes.
Yeah, they started the tournament very strongly in the singles, and I think it was the first 3v3 as well that they won. They got out to an absolute blitzed start, winning the first 3 games of the 4.
Then on to day 2. Nicely done. crucially, this is where the Hurricanes got their winning margins going, crucially winning both doubles in a 6-2 victory over the Lightning. That effectively ended the Lightning's hopes of going to the title. But the Blitzers look good for a repeat final with a 6-2 victory over the Rockets. This is where we learned 3 versus 3 is going to get you big points.
Yeah, big points, and also how exciting and how crucial we started to see all the tactical implements, all the substitutions, everything really come to forehead after having had day 1 under their belts.
Okay, moving on to the best of the action from day 3. Those of you. The Hurricanes really came to the party. A 7-1 win to blitz the Blitzers. That was the big moment. The Rockets got their victory against the Lightning, but the Hurricanes showed 3 versus 3 is the way to play this game.
Yeah, again, brilliant performance by the Hurricanes and a very impressive win by the Rockets in that tie 1. Yeah, 3 by 3, incredibly important.
Hurricanes 7, Blitzers 1, and that led us to the final, which was a repeat of day 1, Rockets taking on the Hurricanes. Back-to-back 7-1 victory margins for the Hurricanes. It's an emphatic way to take the title. Mir Blichfeld, the only winner there, but all over the court. Even Kirsty Gilmore nearly came back from the dead from 2-0 down to take us to a super shuttle showdown.
Yeah, no, great performance from Kirsty. Unfortunate not to get her first win for the Hurricanes, but someone who got able to give someone their first loss. Anthony Ginting, I think that was quite an important win. It set up that last 3v3.
Okay, that was the action. Now on to hand out the plaudits.
What an incredible 4 days it's been. This
is what we're calling the podium party.
Party podium, I think is what they're calling it.
Victor. And presenting today's awards, Mr. Lee Chung Kei, CEO of SPOTV. Ladies and gentlemen, now please give it up for your finalists, Team Rockets.
Team Rockets will be introduced. We know their music now.
Still my favorite music.
Here come the Rockets, a little bit more subdued than in their previous entrances onto the court, but they'll relish the thought of picking up a $200,000 US prize for runners-up. CK Lee, the CEO of SPOTV, handing out the awards. Familiar face on the media scene and one of the main brains behind introducing BXL. These are the Rockets, the runners-up. No disgrace in losing that, but well beaten on the final day. But a good tournament for them anyway.
Yeah, it was a brilliant tournament. I actually, before this tournament began and I looked at the team lineups, I thought they might struggle a little bit actually, especially as they only had 2 male doubles players. But they've proven that with great team spirit and a few stylish players in the team, they can, and a few chief supporters like Lee Chuk-Yu was this week. He's got a medal for playing about 5 minutes of badminton.
He did get on the court. There was their star man as far as I'm concerned. 3 wins out of 4. Just maybe ran out of steam at the end. Kodai Narioka.
Interesting to see that Mia Blichfeld is not out there, so I wonder what's up with her. Maybe that illness, she's unsure, maybe not up to the task.
Yeah, she was missing from the podium earlier on as well on the SPO Now TV team lineup. So there are the Rockets, the BXL runners-up.
And I think Teo Yi has deserved to sit down. He has done a lot of work this week.
I haven't given much love to the overall captains either. Peter Marisa deserves a lot of work for, a lot of credit for her selections.
Yeah, and actually, interestingly enough, this final was, we've seen a battle of partners on court. This was actually a battle of partners in the captains.
Indeed,
Peter and Flandy were mixed doubles partners.
Mia Blichfeld is all right. You're quite right. She isn't out there. She hasn't been feeling well.
She played mighty well. The only player, am I right? The only player in any 3 discipline to go 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Now, please give it up for your champions, Team Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes were runners-up in 2024 at this event. They enjoyed it so much, they came back to the final. Flandy Lempele. I tell you what, he's looked very calm there. He hasn't looked calm for most of the last 4 days.
No, I have never seen Flandy Lempele look so animated as opposed to this week. I think he was just sweating as much as the players were. He was heavily involved. He played every single rally out on those courts.
Baubles handed out by CK Lee. Teresa Jolly, she played her part. Siti Fadia Ramadanti definitely played her part. Kirsty, she didn't score a point, but my word, she battled hard today. And Matthias Christensen, he was probably the most improved player throughout the 4 days.
I would definitely agree with you. If you looked at his first match performance against the Rockets compared to the way he played against them today, the difference is stark. Same goes for Isfahani. I'd say he definitely improved a bit during the week.
Anthony Ginting picked up a fine win, back-to-back wins. He finishes with a 2-2 record. Florida was Jojo. It is a team game. She had her moments on the court, but to me, this was the main character on the finals day. Involved in both doubles matches, Go Sefe. They are your champions. They are the Hurricanes.
That looks like a mighty fine big check for them there.
And Mr. CK now to present Team
Split
Hurricanes
8 ways.
captain Flandy Lempele with the check.
Do you reckon Flandy will take any sort of cut from the players?
He's walking away with a check at the moment.
Yeah.
Jakarta.
Happy faces all. Badminton United from around the world, from the UK, from India, from Malaysia, from Indonesia, and from Denmark. Your champions of BXL 2025 are the Hurricanes. Appropriately, it's the golden confetti for the gold and brown team. No podium party is ever complete without a cheesy photo for the cameras.
Yep. I'm just sat here wondering who's going to be cleaning up all that confetti afterwards.
Always happens. Ben Beckman, thank you very much for your massive contribution to commentating this. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've had an absolute blast here in the commentary box. You've helped me massively, Des, so a huge thank you to you. And thank you to SPOTV for giving me the chance, giving me the opportunity. I appreciate it. And I hope everyone at home has enjoyed listening to us commentate.
It's all about the badminton, though. It's all about the players, and to the players, to the victors go the spoils. A $350,000 check. Your champions, the Hurricanes, and from all of us at the venue, and those of us behind the scenes in the broadcast, to Stephanie, the producer, to the directors, to the camera crew who've worked hard, thank you very much for your company. We'll see you again in Jakarta next year.